Until you are hooked up to this fountain, until you are connected to this river, you may not be able to know the peace of Christ that surpasseth knowledge. No wonder Paul, speaking in Ephesians 3 from 16, he said that you may be strengthened with might by spirit in your inner man, that Christ may dwell in your heart by faith, so that you, being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to comprehend with all the saints what is the length, the breadth, the depth, and the height that is in Christ Jesus, that you may know the peace of Christ that surpasseth all understanding. There is a peace that can be understood. There is a peace that comes from when the economy of a nation is making progress, when there's money in your account, when you have a good family, when you have food on your table. But there is a peace that goes beyond understanding. It is the peace of the Lord. It is the peace of the Lord. That is the peace that can calm the storm and the turbulence around you. And until you get connected to this river, get connected to the flow of the life of God within you, the streams of God within you, you may not be able to bring forth that peace that releases the government of God around your life. You see, part of the reason why the children of Israel could not enter into the Canaan land was just because, aside they doubted, it was just because the peace of God has not been established in their hearts. And as such, they can't perceive the hope that is set before them. Even though Abraham, Moses, the Bible says he walked by faith. By faith, he brought the children of Israel out of Egypt. But they that were led by Moses, a man of faith, could not perceive the hope that was set before him. And even he himself also came to a point where he couldn't perceive and discern aright. And as such, when God told him, speak to the rock, he struck the rock. And that became what circuited him at that particular point. But one of the things you should know is that as we make progress in God, as we make progress in our journey in God, part of the thing we must ensure is rooted and grounded within our heart is the peace of God. It surpasses understanding. It gives us another knowledge. It gives us another understanding that is beyond what the light of the sun can produce. It gives us another level of understanding that is beyond what the illuminations of the stars that we can see can produce. Science is a discovery of knowledge. It comes from research, a search into knowledge, a search into nature, a search into that which God has created. But there's an understanding, there's a peace that gives us another layer of understanding. That is the reason why believers are meant to function in a higher realm of intelligence, because the peace of God that surpasses all understanding abides within their heart. And this can only come when Jesus, the revelation of Jesus, has been established and sown into your heart. So make a commitment to allow the revelations of God's peace, allow the revelation of God's righteousness to be built within your heart, because they will become the pillars that gives you access to the kingdom. They will become the pillars that makes your journey in the spirit smoother, that makes your journey in the spirit adventurous. Come on, let's meet in the pool. God bless you.